a little bit of killing in GTA because it's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you should just go around and like chase all these like fat black women and beat them to shit. And like steal a car and like try not to run people over even though she's got her fucking foot down.
The game, there's just so much to do. You can just literally do nothing and
Yeah.
have fun on it.
Like at the moment I'm just driving through the hills on a bike.
Oh, I do it all the fucking time, man. I literally one night was just like bullshitting, talking to people, and didn't even realize it, but for 4 hours I just drove around.
Yeah. I just did it loads in Grand Theft Auto 4.
You know, Grand Theft Auto 4 was good, but it is nothing compared to this.
Well, that's because the game's like 8 years old.
I know, I went back and played it on my PS2, or on my
Is it black and white?
Wow. So old looking.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because at the time I was like, oh my god, these graphics are so fucking
Yeah,
great.
I remember my old roommate playing it and watching him play it for the first time, and I was like, holy shit. Why was I saying that the 360 looks like a PS2 and there's no difference? I was talking bullshit.
Yeah.
Because at that point I was
Oh,
like, I'm not buying another console. I've got a PS2. That thing is amazing. It looks no
the
different
PS2
from.
was great.
Oh, that thing was amazing. But yeah, like for years, probably till about I don't know, maybe 2009 or 2000. Yeah, about 2009, 2010. I was still like, no, the PS2 just it looks fine. The games don't look any different. And then yeah, like I saw 360 being played, and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
See, when I bought the PS3, I bought it the day it came out. I was
Yeah,
pumped about it because I loved my PS2 so much, you know. So I
yeah.
bought my PS3, and I gotta be honest with you, it broke 11 times in the
Holy
first 2
shit.
years. I had the backwards compatible one, right?
Oh
And
yeah, and it fucked up,
when
didn't it?
right, and when I went to go get another one of them, you know, they're like, oh, we don't have those anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do? You know? I bitched about it, and ended up giving me fucking full credit for it. And at the time at that point, they had went down to like $400 or something, you know.
Yeah.
So I had like $200 extra. I just bought another 2-year warranty and did it 3 more times. I ended up having 11 PlayStations. When I called, I ended up having to buy another one, or I bought an Xbox 360 because after my last PlayStation 3 broke,
Yeah. Just like fuck it,
for the
things obviously
12th
not that good.
time. Well, I got an Xbox for fucking $100 used, so I
Yeah.
did that. Then I had the Xbox for I'd say over a year, and I never had a problem with it, never once.
Yeah, those
And
things
I was
were built to last. Sort of.
kind of at the beginning they had the red ring of death, but
Yeah. I never had that. My first one got flooded, which is pretty shit.
what? Oh, water,
Yeah.
rain.
No, my fucking retarded piece of shit brother's even equally more retarded piece of shit fucking girlfriend didn't put the heating on over winter, and all the pipes froze and exploded and flooded the house with like loads of my shit that being looked after there. Like when I was moving, it's like my Xbox, my
Oh
PC,
no.
had like a PC, a 60-year-old fucking jazz guitar, loads of shit, loads of clothes, and like yeah, the whole house just like flooded by about like a foot and a half of water, and it just got totally
Oh.
ruined. Apart from my guitar, the guitar was totally untouched, but my brother poured lemonade all over it so he could claim on the insurance. And I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't see any of that money.
None of it?
Nothing at all.
What dickhead.
He's a piece of shit.
So you don't talk to him anymore, huh?
No, none of the family speak to him anymore because he's a piece of shit. Such
He
a
doesn't sound like a
fucking...
good guy.
No, he's an asshole.
What?
Yeah. Yes, he is.
So fucking, anyways, then after that when Xbox and PlayStation came out, the fours, you know, the PS4 and the Xbox One,
Yeah.
when they both came out, I was like, okay, well, I gotta buy one of them, which one's it gonna be, you know? And I had so many problems with the PlayStation before, you know?
Yeah.
So, I was seriously considering getting the Xbox.
Well, yeah, it was my first
But,
thought was like Xbox One because the 360 had such a good network and it worked so well.
right,
Like the dashboard was perfect, the games worked
right,
better than the PS3, everything was a lot safer and a lot better structured. And then I got the Xbox One and I was
right,
like, oh, this is kind of good. And then after a while, I was like, this is the same, but shit. Like, I played Titanfall for a bit and I was like, okay, this is okay. The controller feels a bit different. It's kind of comfy. But it just took so long to load, games took forever to install, and it was just, ugh, and nothing was 1080p, and then I got the PS4
right.
and I was like, wow, this is,
That's what killed me,
yeah,
is was the 1080p. Because I bought the Xbox and I thought to myself, this is the whip right at the beginning of it, right?
yeah,
Started playing my first game on it, and I'm like, what the fuck? 720p, you know?
yeah.
And I should have researched it more, but I didn't, you
Well,
know,
they
at the
kept that
time.
720p stuff really quiet for ages.
Right.
It's
I
like I
know they
looked
did.
loads, and then they're like, oh, everything's 1080p. Then I bought Titanfall, and then I was like, I don't think this is 1080p. And then no, they were like, no, it's 900p. I was like, 900? What the fuck is 900p?
Who the fuck even wants 900p, you know?
Yes, this is a new console. I want 1080.
Right. So then, I tried to return it, right? And I was out of the amount of time it took to return it.
Yeah.
So, I have it, and I have it sitting underneath my fucking console, and I have used it twice.
I've used mine a little more than twice.
Twice. 2 times. Ever. I'll never use it again, I don't think.
I don't know. We'll get
I'm
something
gonna sell
co-op
it.
that we can play on it.
I don't want to. I'd rather get it out here. What
Yeah,
am I
but
gonna get? Halo?
yeah.
Fuck you. Halo.
What can the best mechanic in
Halo
LS
5
do for
could
you?
be good.
Fuck you. Halo died. It's over.
Yeah, Halo is kind of done, I think. Well, the Master Chief Collection is an absolute clusterfuck.
Of cuntdom. It's
It,
so stupid.
it doesn't
So
work.
stupid.
It's broken.
What, the servers are down on it again?
All the time, the servers are shit. You'll not get hit markers when you kill folk. People will be teleporting everywhere. It's fuck it. It takes ages to load. Your story campaign save files corrupt. Your party system doesn't work through it properly. The voice chat's all fucked up.
I'm so glad that I went out and spent the money on the play. Actually, I didn't even spend the money on the PlayStation. I was like,
Yeah.
fine, fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking PC game. I told
Yeah.
my girlfriend, and it was like breaking my heart when I said it. You know, you could just tell because I'm a console gamer at heart.
Well,
you know,
I have realised
my
after
blood.
getting my gaming PC that gaming on the PC is balls. Because nothing fucking
Garbage.
works. Nothing works either.
Right.
GTA plays like absolute shit, and it's not like my rig's cheap. Like, I've got a damn good graphics card, one of the best AMD processors, and my motherboard's pretty fucking top notch as well. And GTA plays like garbage on it.
That's my point.
And the
Should be one
fucking
of
PC gamers are the biggest, whiniest bunch of cunts and cheaters on the planet.
Oh yes, they are.
My graphics card's so big I can fuck it. Well, my graphics card's so big it fucks your mother. Well, my graphics card's woo. Like the whole time they're
Shut
just
the fuck up.
it's like, why can't you guys just sit down and enjoy a game together instead of waving your dicks?
They don't do that.
No, they just wave their dicks and say how games are shit because they made the consoles first and PC later. because it's business, and you need to make money, and you make more money making them for consoles.
Okay. Well, consoles are designed to run this.
Yeah,
Right?
like
There's no
all the components
graphics
in the
card
console.
busted. Everything's always the same,
Yeah,
you know? So they don't have problems trying to...
yeah. And then they're always fucking moaning about like all the pieces, like all the components in consoles are so old and cheap and outdated that like it plays like on a low end equivalent, but it's total bullshit. It's not low end. If I put all my graphic settings for GTA on high and ultra, game looks slightly more crisp, like ever so slightly, barely noticeable, and the frame rates are not much larger, and it plays really jumpy and shitty. But like all the components inside a console are optimized for gaming, not running your heavy operating systems, your Word documents, your huge web browsers. It's optimized purely and primarily for running games and some apps. But only like your game will be like the only thing really running and using up all your VRAM, whereas a PC, everything's kind of running. There's fucking idiots.
What's better, 20% or 100 plus 100?
What's this for?
For to add strength to my character.
Well, adding 20% will be 20% of your overall strength, and adding 100 is just adding 100 points. So if you like,
Well, my overall strength is 6,000, so I guess.
so you'll get 600 for 20%.
Right.
But it'll tell you on like the Wii stats where it has all the down red arrows and the up green arrows. If you do a comparison, that'll show you if it's better with its strength.
Oh, yeah.
Damage better.
It says if I equip it, it gives me plus 600 strength. That's what it just said.
Yeah.
Equip the diamond plus 6,000. Character's badass now.
Oh yeah.
Very much. I have a legendary hack weapon for a monk.
No.
Dude, I have so many hack weapons. I have 3 hack weapons.
Fuck.
One of them, listen to this one. This is ridiculous. 141,839.8 damage. That's plus 8260 to 10,287 damage. Plus 56% damage. Plus 94% attack speed. Plus 260% critical hit chance.
Holy shit.
Level requirement of the item in this gem is socketed into it is set at 1. Chance to double your attack speed when attacking, and monster kills grant plus 174,374,174,208 experience.
Holy fuck.
I'll level a monk in 12 seconds.
That's insane.
I have 2 of them too, so if you want one, when you get on here, I'll give you one.
Nice.
And did you hear what fucking Blizzard said about it? About people hacking weapons and all that shit?
That they're all gay.
No, you know what they said?
Go for
They
it.
said, we don't give a fuck. It makes the gun game more fun for you than good for you.
That's true, because it's not PvP.
Right.
But if it was like Heroes of the Storm or something, they'd be fucking bitching. Or
Oh,
like,
yeah.
or like Warcraft or whatever.
Warcraft. Those motherfuckers are junkies.
Eh?
The Warcraft. They're yeah, Warcraft players.
They're an okay bunch.
As long as you think so.
Yeah. Well, I've got a lot of them in my class at uni.